Ever wondered what secrets the ocean might be hiding in its vast depths? Picture this, an alien world, right here on Earth, more mysterious than the farthest reaches of outer space. That's the ocean for you, a world teeming with life and shrouded in mystery, a world that remains largely unexplored and unknown to us. Imagine a realm so vast that it covers more than 70% of our planet's surface. That's more than all the continents and islands combined. The ocean is not just a large body of water, it's an entirely different world, filled with an array of diverse ecosystems and species, many of which are yet to be discovered. Now think about this. We know more about the surface of Mars, a planet millions of miles away, than we do about the bottom of our own oceans. Isn't that mind-boggling? Despite all the advancements in technology, less than 5% of the world's oceans have been explored. We've sent people to the moon, rovers to Mars, and probes to the outer reaches of our solar system, yet the ocean depths remain largely a mystery. Our lack of knowledge about the ocean isn't due to a lack of trying. The ocean is a harsh and unforgiving environment. It's dark, cold, and the pressure is unimaginably high. It's a place where sunlight doesn't reach, where the weight of the water above can crush even the strongest submarines. It's a place where life as we know it struggles to exist. Yet it teems with creatures so bizarre they could be straight out of a science fiction movie. But don't let the mystery scare you off. The ocean is a place of wonder and discovery, a place where new species are discovered almost every day, where the secrets of our planet's past are preserved in layers of sediment waiting to be uncovered. So, buckle up as we dive into some fascinating ocean facts that might surprise you. Did you know that the oceans cover more than 70% of the Earth's surface? That's right. Our planet isn't so much a green Earth as it is a blue Earth. If you were to spread out all the water in the oceans, it would be enough to cover the entire surface of our planet to a depth of nearly 200 meters. Now that's a lot of water. Let's think about this in another way. All the landmass on Earth, all the continents and islands combined, are smaller than the vast expanse of the world's oceans. The Pacific Ocean alone is larger than all the land combined. Imagine that. The largest ocean on Earth, the Pacific, is so big it could swallow up every continent and still have room to spare. So next time you look at a globe or a map, remember it's the blue parts that dominate. That's a lot of water, isn't it? Let's talk about the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of our oceans. Nestled in the western Pacific Ocean, this trench plunges to a staggering depth of approximately 7 miles. Now, that may not sound like a lot, but let's put it into perspective. If we were to take the tallest point on Earth, Mount Everest, and place it at the bottom of this trench, the peak would still be over a mile beneath the surface of the ocean. That's right, the Mariana Trench is deeper than Mount Everest is tall. This extraordinary depth also means that the pressure at the bottom of the trench is over 1,000 times greater than at sea level. It's a different world down there, a world of darkness, immense pressure, and cold. Yet, despite these harsh conditions, life persists. Imagine that. An underwater mountain deeper than Everest is tall. Believe it or not, most of Earth's life forms live in the ocean. This vast water body, covering over 70% of our planet, is a melting pot of biodiversity. It teems with creatures of every shape, size, and color, from the tiniest plankton to the largest whale. The ocean's surface is a bustling hub of activity where schools of fish dart about, seabirds swoop down to catch their prey, and seals bask in the sun. But the real magic lies beneath the surface in the ocean's depths, where life takes on the most bizarre and fascinating forms. Starting with the smallest, let's take a look at plankton. These microscopic organisms form the backbone of the ocean's food chain, supporting a wide array of aquatic life. They're so tiny, yet in their billions, they produce more than half of the world's oxygen. Then there are the powerhouses of the ocean, the whales. The blue whale, the largest animal to have ever lived, calls the ocean home. A blue whale's heart alone is so big that a small car could fit inside it. In between these extremes, we find a dazzling array of creatures. The ocean is home to the playful dolphins, the color-changing cuttlefish, the lightning-fast sailfish, and the elusive giant squid, to name just a few. The ocean's depths are also home to some of the most unique creatures on Earth. There, in the pitch darkness, live bioluminescent organisms that can produce their own light, like the anglerfish and the comb jellies. And let's not forget the coral reefs, the rainforests of the sea. They may cover less than 1% of the ocean floor, yet they support approximately 25% of all marine species. The ocean is a treasure trove of life, a testament to the adaptability and resilience of nature. Each species, each organism, plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of this intricate ecosystem. The ocean is truly a world of its own, teeming with life. Ever wondered why coastal areas have milder climates? Well, the answer lies in the vast, blue expanses of our oceans. This massive body of water doesn't just provide an idyllic setting for your beach vacation. It's a powerful force that significantly influences global weather patterns and climate. Imagine the ocean as a colossal heat reservoir. It absorbs a considerable amount of the sun's heat during the day, much more than the land does. But unlike land, which quickly releases the heat back into the atmosphere, the ocean retains it for longer. This heat retention is due to the unique properties of water, including its high specific heat capacity, which is the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of substance by 1 degree Celsius. Now, what happens to the heat stored in the ocean? It doesn't just sit there. Through a process called oceanic circulation, this heat gets redistributed around the globe. This circulation involves both surface currents, driven by the wind, and deep water currents, caused by differences in the water's density. In the tropics, where the sun's heat is most intense, the ocean absorbs vast amounts of it. The warm water then flows towards the poles, gradually releasing the heat along the way. This heat transfer helps moderate the climate, making tropical regions less hot and polar regions less cold. But that's not all. The ocean also greatly influences rainfall patterns. When the ocean's surface water warms up, it evaporates, forming clouds. These clouds then move with the wind, often over land, where they release their moisture as rain or snow. And let's not forget hurricanes and typhoons. These powerful storms originate from the warm surface waters of the ocean. When conditions are right, the heat energy from the ocean fuels these storms, causing them to grow in size and strength. So, whether it's the gentle sea breeze on a sunny afternoon, the torrential downpour during monsoon season, or the devastating power of a hurricane, it's the ocean pulling the strings behind the scenes. So the ocean plays a key role in shaping our planet's climate. Sadly, our oceans are facing a major threat: pollution. Imagine a world where our beautiful serene oceans are filled with an array of garbage rather than vibrant marine life. That's the reality we are inching towards with each passing day. The most prominent form of ocean pollution is plastic waste. Each year, approximately 8 million metric tons of plastic finds its way into our oceans. That's like emptying a garbage truck full of plastic into the ocean every minute. From plastic bags to microplastics, these non-biodegradable materials form a toxic soup, posing a major threat to marine life. But plastic isn't the only culprit. Oil spills, although less frequent, can have devastating effects. These catastrophic events can wipe out marine life in the affected areas, leaving long-lasting damage in their wake. The oil forms a thick sludge on the water's surface, blocking sunlight and affecting the photosynthesis of marine plants and phytoplankton, the very foundation of the ocean's food chain. This pollution doesn't just affect marine creatures, it also disrupts their habitats. Coral reefs, often referred to as the rainforests of the sea, are particularly vulnerable. These biodiverse ecosystems, home to a quarter of all marine species, are dying at an alarming rate due to pollution and other human-induced factors. And let's not forget about the impact on the birds. Many seabirds mistake floating plastic for food, leading to starvation and death. It's a ripple effect, where the damage at one level cascades down to all levels of the food chain. So what can we do? Well, the first step is to reduce our reliance on single-use plastics. Opting for reusable alternatives can make a huge difference. We can also support organizations committed to cleaning our oceans and protecting marine life. It's not just about saving the dolphins or the turtles, it's about preserving the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystem. Our actions today will determine the health of our oceans tomorrow. It's crucial for us to protect our oceans and the life within them. Our oceans provide us with many benefits, some of which might surprise you. When we think of the ocean, we often imagine a vast blue expanse teeming with life and bursting with beauty. But the ocean is far more than just a picturesque seascape. It is a lifeline, a provider, a healer, and a vital component of our planet's ecosystem. The ocean is like a giant supermarket, supplying a significant portion of the world's food. From fish to crustaceans, seaweeds to mollusks, the ocean's bounty is diverse and plentiful. Even if you've never set foot on a beach or dipped a toe in the sea, the ocean still feeds you. It is the starting point for many of the food chains that eventually end up on our plates. But the ocean's gifts are not limited to sustenance. It is also a treasure trove of medicinal potential. Scientists have discovered compounds in marine organisms that can fight diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's. The ocean's depths are like a vast, untapped pharmacy waiting to be explored. And let's not forget one of the most critical contributions the ocean makes to our lives. It is a major producer of the oxygen we breathe. Tiny marine plants known as phytoplankton generate about half of the world's oxygen through photosynthesis. Yes, every second breath you take comes courtesy of these microscopic ocean dwellers. The ocean is also a significant contributor to the global economy. It provides jobs in sectors like fishing, shipping, and tourism. It's a highway for international trade, with about 90% of the world's goods transported by sea. The economic value of the ocean is estimated to be in the trillions of dollars. So, you see, the ocean is not just a beautiful backdrop for our seaside vacations. It is a provider, a nurturer, a healer, and a vital part of our world. The ocean is not just a vast body of water, it's a crucial part of our world. So, there you have it, some fascinating facts about our oceans. The ocean, as we've discovered, is a realm of unfathomable depth and staggering size, covering over 70% of our planet's surface. It's not just a vast expanse of water, but a veritable treasure trove of life and mystery. From the smallest microorganisms to the largest whales, the ocean teems with a diversity of life that is as varied as it is vibrant. We've delved into the deepest point in the ocean, the Mariana Trench, plunging nearly 7 miles beneath the surface. It's a world cloaked in perpetual darkness, enduring extreme pressure, yet surprisingly, it's not devoid of life. Instead, it's home to an array of bizarre and resilient creatures, demonstrating life's tenacity even in the harshest of conditions. We've also explored the ocean's pivotal role in shaping our planet's climate. It acts as a vast heat reservoir, absorbing and distributing warmth around the globe, thereby moderating our weather patterns. The ocean's currents act as conveyor belts, transporting heat from the equator to the poles and vice versa, maintaining the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. However, our oceans are under threat. Pollution, particularly plastic waste, is a growing concern, endangering marine life and disrupting delicate ecosystems. It's a stark reminder of the impact our actions can have on the natural world, and a call to action for us to safeguard these precious resources. Last, but certainly not least, we've reflected on the immense value of the ocean. It's not just a source of food and livelihood for millions, but also a key player in our planet's health, absorbing carbon dioxide and producing oxygen. It's a place of recreation, inspiration, and exploration, an invaluable asset that we must strive to protect and preserve. The next time you look at the ocean, remember, it's more than just a beautiful view. It's a vast, mysterious world full of wonder and life.